Hey Scorpio, this is Moonpie doing your love reading for May 2020. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So, as you know, some of the messages may or may not resonate. So, just focus in on what is resonating and leave the rest. Again, this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus to see what the energies are between you and your person, or if someone new is coming in, if you're single. We'll just take a look and see. It's not a one size fits all, so we'll just have to see what the messages are for you here. Okay. Message from the Romance Angels for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Wow. Some healing stuff going on here in the month of May, Scorpio, for you. Females, Scorpio males, whatever. And then trust. Situation is calling for you to have faith. So something's going on here, Scorpio. I think you have a family dynamic or something that you experienced in the past, or whomever you were connected to. There was a lack of trust. There may have been a lack of faith, something that caused you to feel like you could not trust in a relationship. And this, it seems to me like it stems from something to do with your parents. All right. Now, for some of you, you may not resonate with that. It doesn't have to be parents. It could have been someone in your family origin that caused you to lose trust in relationships or something. There may have been abuse. There may have been alcoholism, drug addiction, all kinds of stuff, sexual abuse. I don't know, but it caused a bit of trauma, and it's asking you to have faith within the situation that you can trust and love again. So I know that sounds kind of deep and personal, but this is what's coming out. All right, let's take a look and see what the love message is for you for May. Okay. Strange. 3 cards fell out. And I don't usually pull reversals, not by choice, but you've got the 4 of Cups reversed, the Hermit reversed, and the Ace of Cups. So there's a brand new start here. And you know something? So this could have something to do with the Hermits here. So that could be Virgo energy. There's a Hermit and coming out of, so it could be you're dealing with a Virgo, or it may have something to do with the Hermit energies coming out of hiding, coming out of isolation. And the 4 of Cups reversed talks about no longer being indifferent to love. There's a blessing here with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like these cards, I don't know. I'm just going to leave them here. I'm not going to start the reading with that because I feel like these are symbolic, the way they flipped out. There's love surrounding you. And with this Hermit energy, either there's somebody coming out of hiding or you are, and coming up to the surface. The 4 of Cups in the upright is usually a card that talks about being apathetic and indifferent to love. But in the reverse, it's like, wow, that energy is not playing out here in May. It's actually focusing on love, wanting the blessing, recognizing the blessing, coming out of hiding from something. All right, again, let's start your reading. Okay. Wow. You've got the 10 of Cups, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's beautiful. I think some Scorpios here are ready to settle down and get married and have a relationship and a family thing. Children, commitment. I mean, the 10 of Cups is like the absolute holy grail of love. You know, love springs eternal. Let me take a look here. What's challenge? Wow, the Knight of Pentacles here. So that sits in there's an offer. Somebody, there's an offer coming in here for commitment. Somebody wants a commitment. Somebody wants love. Okay. We have water and we have earth showing up here. So, the challenge is getting that message across. Okay. The challenge is it's been slow going and this is for a reason. This is good. It's been taking a long time for this energy to come in. Some of you may not even be feeling it right now, but obviously, because it's the end of April, but some of you may. And I feel like somebody's coming in. Uh, mm, it may feel like it's taking forever, but it is taking a while because it's real and because it's not something that's rushed, because it's valuable. Okay. So let's see what's driving this reading. And I also feel like for you, this is you. You may be wanting to offer something to somebody, and it's difficult for you to do that. Maybe you fear they'll reject you, or you're fearing that they won't accept it. Maybe you're taking your time. You're going slow because, again, this is the real deal for you. Okay, you're in a position of decision making about a partnership here. Trying to understand. Um, trying to understand about what you want, and kind of like looking at this at like, can we have the world at our hands? Can we progress? Okay. Let me see let's take a look at the past energy. I definitely see you're in this place now of like weighing your options as far as the twos go about this. And it's not like a ton of options. It has more to do with, do I want this commitment, or do I want a relationship, or do I not? Okay, those are the two options, yes or no. And thinking about that. Past position, Four of Wands. Okay, so this might have come knocking at your door before in the past. Somebody may have been trying to pull you in, or you've been getting the call to marriage, because the Four of Wands does represent marriage and family. You may have been getting the call, or people may have been asking you in the past, why are you not married yet? Or why do you not have children, and things like that. And the call has been there, but there's been a trust issue with that, or something connected to family issues. Okay. And so there may have been a desire to have that. But for you, I feel like it's been really hard to know who you can and can't trust. And that might have something to do with what you've seen in your family of origin. For some, not everyone. You may have been married in the past as well. And your person may have gone with somebody else, and that may have triggered a lot of trust issues for you in the past. Okay. But here you are again, questioning, asking yourself, can I do this? Am I ready to do this? What do I have to do? I really have to just figure this out. And the opportunity is showing itself here with the Ace of Cups. And I think the first few steps is that you have to have faith that this can work. I think you have to stop being indifferent to love. I think you have to come out of a shell that you may have had. You have to expose yourself in some way to the love that comes in, or whatever's been offered to you. Let's see what's crowning. Okay, Page of Cups. So this is about communication. And you maybe have somebody on your mind who you would like to communicate with and share your, not your deepest feelings, but share your affections with. Okay. And I think you have that on your mind, which is why you're in this Two of Wands energy of whether or not you should. Your head says yes, but your internal's like, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe you feel you'll be rejected, or maybe you're not sure if this will be anything worth pursuing. Okay. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with one particular person. It could just be love in general. Like when the blessing comes, you're just like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Right. And I think if you look back on your past and dive into that a little bit, you may find the reason why, and you may be able to fill that hole and fix that. Okay, not everybody, but some. Now let's take a look and see what's going forward for you, going into May. Immediate future, Knight of Swords energy. Okay, well, this is taking action. So I feel like this is taking aggressive action, affirmative action. This is, yes, I'm going to do this. This is taking charge of your life. So you get up some kind of like fearlessness, some bravery. I think you go back and you tackle, but at some way there might be running from the future as well. I was just picking that up because the Knight of Swords is going back into the beginning of May. But yeah, I do feel like it's kind of like going back and fighting and fixing and taking charge of these past issues so that you could be able to move forward. Let me see what else. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Swords. That's a card of stress and anxiety. I feel going back into that past, whatever was going on in your past has either triggered some PTSD or some trust issues, or you have tension or anxiety. And I feel like you're being called to conquer this. Okay, because this is driven by something that happened to you. Now, it doesn't have to be a deep, like way deep. Some of you I know were raised in very healthy families. It could have been something you were exposed to in a family situation, or it could have been later in life that caused a deep trigger or PTSD or something along those lines. So I see you kind of like not necessarily running from the stress and anxiety, but taking charge of this. So maybe there's a little bit of counseling or some spiritual coaching or something along those lines that you are trying to tackle. Okay. Now, I will take a look at another person if there is somebody that you're dealing with. But first, let's see what your advice is here in regard to this whole situation. Judgment. And that's your card. Yes, this is revelation. Your advice is to like go back into that closet and clear out those skeletons. Yes, you have skeletons, and these skeletons are keeping you from being able to be free and clear going forward. You may have some secrets. There may be an element of shame that you have to deal with, and you can't deal with that on your own. And it's if it's comforting to know you're not the only one that's sharing these same things. So you may have family members who are dealing with these things as well, same situation that perhaps you dealt with, or friends that have gone through similar circumstance. And I feel like this could be group support with you and other people, or people you can trust that you can open up to, who have shared similar skeletons that, say you can rely on or confide in and talk to and maybe get some help. But this is like an opening up. This is like coming to terms. This is coming out, coming clean, coming out to the open, removing those secrets, trust and honor, and being truthful, and also to be accounted and accountable. Okay, for no, I don't feel like it's anything you did to somebody. I feel like some stuff happened to you, and it makes your relationships going forward very difficult. Okay, even though you want this healthy marriage or connection with someone, it's really hard to do it when you've got all these ghosts that keep haunting you. So let's take a look and see what the other person's energy might be that you could be dealing with. Okay, they have the Eight of Wands. This person wants to talk to you. They wanna give you their love, they wanna see you, they wanna connect with you, they wanna just bombard you with how like, this is Cupid's arrows. They wanna give you good news, they wanna, communicate with you. Um, I feel like you've got somebody here who's just, like, crazy about you and wants to tell you. Six of Cups, someone from your past, that maybe you aren't connecting with anymore. This person wants to reconcile or have a reunion with you and have that, that Ace of Cups love energy, and have that blessing and start that beautiful journey of love with you, with which is spiritual journey and grace and healing. Okay, so you do have somebody here who just simply adores you, and they don't live in the past, but they think about you a lot. Okay, and they want to talk to you and they want to communicate with you. So let's see, what is your hopes and wishes? Oh, the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. You want new opportunities. You hope and wish for these things. New uh small fortunes, prosperity, having financial gain and rewards, a new beginning. Um, you want to be able to experience these treasures, and you also want, I guess I want to say, practicality and truth and balance. Okay. And you want something real. This is what you're hoping for, something real. Now let's take a look at your outcome, Scorpio. See what the outcome energies are playing out here for you. Okay, Three of Wands. Your ships are going to come in. It's just a matter of waiting. It's just a matter of patience. Okay, that's what the Three of Wands are. That's about communication and having that your return on investment, whatever you've put into something or whatever you are putting into yourself, you will reap the rewards from this. It's just a matter of being patient with that. And you've got the Queen of Swords here. So that's air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And I feel like for the females, this is mostly your energy where, she's a sitting queen. She's not the Empress. So I kind of feel like this might be more along the lines of Gemini and Aquarius. She's not an Empress, but she is a queen and she is truthful. And I feel like you don't really have to do anything. If you're a male, this could be air element coming that you've been wanting to be with. That you've been wanting to connect with, and maybe that you're not hearing from them right now. And you could be waiting, but I feel like you've got some work that you have to do. This could also be Virgo energy as well because of the Mercury ruled Gemini Virgo. And okay, Five of Swords, and this comes out in the reverse. So there is a surrendering here. There is an energy of like not forcing things. Okay. And you might be experiencing someone who's not forcing issues and just letting you come to your place with them when it's your time. All right. Let's take a look here at your Lover's Oracle message for May. You have very beautiful cards and a very beautiful reading. Okay, Lover's Oracle message, please. Okay, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. This feels like healing. Okay, you have the freedom. You can free yourself from this past, the trauma or whatever you dealt with. You can free yourself from the suspicion and the questioning and the doubting. Okay, if you choose to walk along the path of freedom, it will be clear. There's nothing stopping you. You just have to want that. If you want that love, if you want that healing, if you want that beautiful relationship or that connection with your soul flame, you can have that because that's freeing. That will help free you. So don't fear. All right, Scorpio. So that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you have a great May. Thanks for being in the chat. Love you guys. And I will talk to you soon. All right, take care.